I'm at the Apple Tree down in West Green, absolutely freezing outside. Really, I've had a really warm welcome today from the new owners, which are Paul and Brian. Hello, Paul. How are you, sir? Hello, Brian. You all right?
Very well.
Excellent. Right now, they've taken over this absolutely iconic pub. I'm sure that a lot of people watching this right now are thinking, oh, I used to love going to the Apple Tree. So did we, so did we. Now, we're going to have a little chat with Paul now. Paul, tell us a little bit about why you got involved with the Apple Tree.
Me and Brian have been watching this pub for a long time. Brian's in the pub trade himself. And the brewery, we're going to let it go. We heard that the brewery had sort of given up on it, well, pretty much, after they were going to let it go. And Brian went through the back door and said, look, we've made a proposal, this is what we're going to do, we'll bring it back 30 years to what it was and all that. And they said, basically, lads, if you can do it, go for it. And I've invested with him, really, yeah, because I grew up here.
Yeah.
I remember all
You're
the days.
You're a local lad, aren't you?
Local lad.
Yeah.
I remember all the function rooms in here, discos and all the parties. And the 21st I've been here, the 18th, and yeah, brilliant times here. And everyone, as we're going past and all that, everyone's saying, I remember my 21st year. We got married. And we had our reception here, and it's a lot of history. So yeah, we're going to go back 30 years.
Holds an awful lot of memories for an awful lot of people in Crawley, either wedding-wise or
I think
just
it has,
a banging night out, really. Not remembering.
It used to be the pub, didn't it? It was brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic.
I had some good times here anyway. So yeah, I hope some of the other youngsters that will be. Yeah.
Well, you could generate new memories for them now, can't we? How fantastic is that?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Now we come to you now then, Brian. You're a local lad. You live just over the back. You've probably sat and watched this pub not deteriorate as such, I suppose, but not get the credit that it deserves for being so iconic. It's sort of lost its love, hasn't it?
It did, yeah. I mean, I have to say, we've been watching it a good while, and we've seen the decline, and it's quite a shame because it's such a beautiful building. And as Paul says, we've been keeping an eye on it and seeing it close down. So I started to investigate the reasons. And
yeah, I think it upset an awful lot of people when the pub eventually got shut down.
It did us as well,
But we couldn't have it going on as it was. Any longer.
Clearly, absolutely no way.
It wasn't working at all.
Absolutely.
Now you've got some plans now. In this room here, which used to be the curry room.
That's right.
Tell us what you're going to bring this back. What are you going to do with this?
Well, it's very simple with this room. We're using the slogan. We're going back 30 years with the pub. So this room we're sitting in now will go back to the traditional function room it was originally, and hopefully doing all the stuff we used to do back then. We're also going to make this a multi-purpose room. So we're going to put in a kids' play zone in this room for during the daytime, before functions, so the stuff can be all moved out quickly and then into a function room, so the room gets plenty of use. That's not just set there and just used once a week. So big kids zone coming in this room as well.
Excellent. Very family orientated, though. Very, you're going to make it
yes, absolutely. It's utterly family. We're going all family. Yeah.
Now tell us about the big bar. What are you going to do with this? It's quite a large space, isn't it?
Yes, the big bar. We're going to split it up a bit. We're going to make it just immediately when you walk into the room. We're going to make that give it a traditional English pub feel. So you have a bar, and then the other side we're going to make into a diner. Almost, I won't say American to be a bit strong, but that type look. So it's a bar diner type effort that'll be going into it. Yeah.
And then this little room at the back here?
Yeah, the little room is quite interesting. It seems to be causing as much interest as anything else for us, which was a bit of a surprise. I have to say it's caused a lot of interest. We're going to make that into a traditional tea rooms. So it'll have a name. It's going to be called Bramley's Coffee Shop. So we'll be doing nice cakes and teas and coffees.
Teas and coffees. Yeah. Excellent.
All homemade produce, homemade cakes and all that, and fresh leaf tea. And it's going to be
excellent.
And also with our bar diner, I suppose a good bit of the bar is going to get converted into a carvery unit, will be built into the bar. So we'll also be doing carveries here at this pub as well.
Yum, yum.
Excellent.
Sounds nice to me. Coming back to you then, Paul, the garden, it really has decayed over the time, hasn't it? What are you going to do with that?
It certainly has, yeah. Well, we're going to have the climbing frames back here. We're going to make sure it's going to be child-friendly. One end, you can put your kids up there, they'll have climbing frames, they have a little zone for playing football, little shots. So we're going to try and get to we used to have roses in that centre bit. It used to be lovely, lovely gardens, and we're going to try and do that again. It won't open overnight, but yeah, we're going to be. So you go in there, and it's a nice, pleasant atmosphere to be. The kids go in the corner, you can have a drink, And you know, yeah, it's going to be back. It's going to be beautiful. Yeah, yeah.
Now you've made it into a right family venture, this, haven't you? Because
that's what it is,
your wives are working with you. They're going to be working here. That's fantastic, isn't it? It's going to have a real family feel.
Yeah, they're involved with Bumblebees over there and the school, and yeah, and they're going to bring that over here, and they're actually part of the community, really. Yeah,
Excellent,
yeah.
excellent. How fantastic. Well, I would like to wish you both all the best luck. Thank you so much for talking to me.
You're very
Brian,
welcome.
Paul, an honour.
No.
Invite me to the launch. I'm coming.
Yeah, definitely.
And the after party.
Excellent.
And the aftermath.
Absolutely. Just going to spend the whole weekend here. But please support Paul and Brian and their wives and families in this huge venture, because it's not menial by any standard. You want to come along and help them out, you just come up and say you want to help them out. There's lots to do. There's lots to do. If you're a gardener, I think they might need you.
Yeah, with all the help we can take.
Yeah. So thank you very much for talking to us, guys. Really appreciate it. All the best of luck.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.